Hey guys, so I'm here to talk to you about the container system. So we are going to be using the container system, or no, the majority of us are going to be using the container system for this program. Now, if you're brand new, if you've never done a Beachbody program before, you'll be like, what are the container system? I have no clue what she's talking about. These are the containers, okay? And I'm going to go into it in a little bit more detail and explain to you exactly like how they work and how you can follow along. So when you do order your containers, there you're going to get them, and the first thing you're probably going to think is, oh my days, they're so small, I'm going to starve. You're not going to starve. Honest, believe me, 100%. When you put them together and make a meal, like, there's plenty of food, honest. I swear to you. Okay, so different containers are different things. And you get this little book, Portion Fix, and it's going to explain absolutely everything to you. See, 7 containers, 1 easy solution. And it is, I promise, once you get your head around it, it's so simple. And then you'll be talking in colours, I promise. And then different containers are different things. So we have here, the green container is veggies. The purple container is fruits, they are exactly the same size. The red container is protein, your yellows, carbs, blues, healthy fats. Then you get an orange, which is for salads and dressings. And then we also refer to teaspoons as well. And teaspoons is like nut butters, peanut butter, almond butter, things like that. Now, how you're going to calculate, because you have to calculate to see what food bracket you're in. Super easy. There's different options here as well, and this book is amazing because it explains everything so easy. So, if you have a sedentary lifestyle, okay, you're going to use this plan. Moderately active or highly active. And what you're going to do is you're going to find your current weight. So say you have a sedentary lifestyle, say you have a job that you may be sitting in an office like all day long, just sitting at a desk. So you're going to choose this one, sedentary lifestyle, okay? And then you're going to use your current weight, so you're going to weigh yourself for your day one, because we want to do our day one weight. And you're going to pop it in here, and then you're going to multiply that by 11, and that's going to give you your calorie baseline. And you're going to take that number, and then you're going to flip over the page here once you get your little book. And then, so you're going to take your calorie, your number, your baseline number, and you're going to minus 750, and that is going to be your calorie target. That is the number you're going to need to get to. But it can be different for everybody. So please, like when you get this book, use this book because it depends on if you have a sedentary lifestyle, if you have regular, or if you have an active lifestyle. But I do have to say, for those of you who are going and following the Transform 20 program, it's actually, you don't have to work this out, but for any other program you do. So, and then when you find it, you are going to look and you're going to see what plan you're on. So depending on your calorie bracket, you'll be either plan A, plan B, then it goes all the way up to plan E. I think now they've introduced an F, a plan F as well. And it's going to tell you how many containers that you need to eat for that day. So for myself, I'm in the A bracket. So it's going to tell you, okay, you need 3 green containers. So it's 3 veggies, like 3 of these, 3 green containers of veggies. 2 fruits a day. 4 red, so 4 proteins. 2 yellows, which is 2 carbohydrates. 1 blue, which is a healthy fat, 1 orange, which is your seeds and dressings, and 2 teaspoons, which is your nut butters and your oils. So when you have that baseline, you can either go, right, I'm good to go, I know what I have to do, I love to meal plan, I have to put my hands up and say, that is not my strong point. All the help I can get, I will take it. But if you are like really creative and want to go away and like do your own meal plan, you know exactly what containers you need to use. Put that together and make your meal plan. If you're a little bit more like me and you maybe need a little bit more help, I am going to post some meal plan links in our group. So go up to the announcements and there'll be links to like meal plans that you can just copy. Meal for meal if you want to, or you could take your favourite meals out of there. As long as they fit into your brackets, you can do that. You can also use recipes from this book, which is really good because the recipes tell you exactly and give you the container count. So this is just giving you some ideas for green containers. We have mixed veggie stir fry, so this one has in it asparagus, red bell peppers, carrots, onions, seasoning, and a teaspoon of olive oil, and then it's explaining to you that that will be 1 green and 1 teaspoon. Now when you are doing it, so you have your green, you have to make sure you fill the pot to the top and that you get the lid on it. None of this mountains, because that isn't 1 container, there's probably like 1.5. So, and you will get, when you get into this, you will use these containers wisely. This was me in the past. So yellow containers, carbs, okay? I will never again use my yellow container for something like wholemeal pasta, because once it's cooked and you put it in here and you put it on your plate, you're like, really? Because maybe wholemeal pasta isn't the best choice. It's not fueling your body in the best way compared to if you use this yellow container for brown rice. Once you have cooked brown rice and you pack it in here and you put it on your plate, you're going to have a whole lot more than if you used it for wholemeal pasta. So it's just things like that, like getting your head around it. The different containers, the different food groups. And I wanted to show you something as well. So I'm going to use this. This is actually the Fixate cookbook that I have. Remember, you do have the Fixate Cooking Show, which is on your Beachbody On Demand. So if you go into there, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of recipes that you can use and follow and watch. But if you're like me and I like a good old-fashioned recipe book, you can also get the hard copy of the recipe book as well. And these has got like hundreds of like tons and tons of recipes in here. Like here's like a delicious like breakfast recipe. So this one is Swiss oatmeal. It's explaining all the ingredients. Obviously it's a recipe book, so it explains how to make it. It's exactly the same as the Fixate Cooking Show. And then it's going to show you the container count at the top. So we have 2 yellows, 1 purple, 1 red, and 1 blue. And that is your oatmeal recipe. But I wanted to show you the food groups as well, and a little top tip. So when you get your pack, you're going to see like, okay, so here is going to explain to you, right, veggies, and there's fruits, and it actually does go in order. There is a reason for this. It's not just like a random order, because if you want to optimize your results, if you want to go for like the very best results that you can get, you want to use the container system and you want to use the top third of the food groups here. The top third. The top third are the ones that are going to get you the most results. I mean, the bottom third's not bad. I mean, it's not like bad, but if you want to optimize your results, you want to go from the top third here if you want to make up your own recipes. Otherwise, you have the Fixate cookbook that you can order, or you will get this little book here, and it does have some delicious recipes in it as well. Or go onto the Fixate Cooking Show. It is amazing. New meals and recipes are getting added like all the time, you know, and it's delicious. Like some of my favorites on there are banana and walnut muffins. They have even chocolate chip cookies in there. Like I have the sweetest tooth ever, so if I can find a way how to sneak a chocolate chip cookie into my container count, I'm going to do that. But know that when you first sit down and work out these containers, it is going to take you a little bit of time. I'll be honest, when I first, sat down with my plan, and the very first time I got these containers out, I'd say on average it took me about 2 hours just to work out like my plan and understand how the container system works. But once you start using it, like physically start to use it and use the containers, it just clicks. And then going forward, everything is like so simple. Like when you're meal planning, it's so simple. And this might sound really obvious, but I have had people do it before. So say you're making your meal up and say you are going for chicken. So say you've like sauteed off some chicken and some olive oil. So the olive oil would be your teaspoon, right? And then you're going to put the chicken in here. Okay, and that's like your cooked chicken in olive oil, that's your red container. And then you have like some sauteed greens, like sauteed spinach and kale, and you pop it in there, and that's your green container. And then you're going to have it with like a side of brown rice with some nice, and then throw some like seasonings in there. Like I really enjoy brown rice, but I'll spice it up. So I'll use like cumin and coriander, a little bit of like sea salt, black pepper in there. Then I'm going to pop it into my yellow container. And then I'm going to put it all on a plate. So I'm going to tip it all out into a plate. And then when you have your like sauteed chicken and your spinach and your brown rice, and when it's all on a plate, it makes a whole meal. It's super delicious. It's in the right portion size. And then you just tick off that box what you had for that day. So, and I'll pop a blank meal planner in the file section as well. So go into there, like print off your blank meal planner. You could use that. There's tally sheets in there. I will pop in a blank container tally sheet, and it just keeps your head in the game. So like, okay, I've had that container, that's how many I've had, that's how many I still have to have. You can also download, there's an app actually that you can download, the Portion Fix app. So like if you're a techie person and you would rather do it digitally, you can use the app. So it's like, okay, I've had that for breakfast, tap, 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 that's the containers I've had, that is what I've still to have. Or if you're a pen and paper person like me, you can print out the tally sheet and tick it off as you go. But these are the game changers, like seriously, these are going to give you the most optimum crazy results. When you combine the fitness programs and the container system, your results are going to be mind-blowing. Any questions that you have about that, reach out to me. You can message me privately. You could comment in the group. I am here, like, if you want to ask any questions, if you're feeling a little bit stuck, once you've started reading through this, and if you still have questions about how to plan and prep it out, just reach out to me. I'm here to help you succeed. We're going to get you to your goals, and I'm super excited to do it with you. So I will speak to you later. Have a good day.